Have you been able to gain a sense as far as how good this team really is right now?
No, because I wasn't the last couple of days been real happy with our urgency in practice. And one of the things I was really concerned about, quite honestly, is that you go pre-break, we give up a 21-2 run. We give up a run at Houston, similar. And so those things are concerning. What I was proud of today, though, is we dug in defensively, and we really didn't have that run. They went on the one run that involved some turnovers, but that was stopped quickly by some good offensive play. And so that's been my biggest concern, because if you're going to be a really good defensive team, those kind of runs can't happen very often. And if you're going to be a really good offensive team, you've got to answer those runs. And in those two previous games, we hadn't done that. So what I told the team in the locker room was that if we can get that urgency in practice, our bench will continue to get better and grow. And the 10 that played today, they've all got a chance to be, really impactful players. And I think we can be really good, but we're a long ways away from that right now, I feel like. But I think today was a typical Big 12 physical game that you've got to grind it out. I liked our answer in the third quarter. Certainly coming out of the break, I thought we played extremely well and did some really good things.
Yeah, that third quarter was – how would you describe that? Can you describe, maybe elaborate a little bit more on what you saw that third quarter?
Well, I would say the two things that we went into coming out of the halftime was that we wanted to get our helpers to help better, have a better awareness of Bailey Maupin. She had a really good first half, so I thought that occurred at that end. Offensively, we wanted to I did not like our speed against their press in the middle of the floor, and I felt like they were getting a free press at times, and I wanted to make them pay for that. And then when it was in the half court, we certainly wanted to get the ball to Lee because she was playing so well. Foul trouble, obviously, in the second quarter impacted us, but Kennedy gave us a big boost there. So, I mean, there's a lot to like about today's performance. I thought it was a good, hard-fought win.
We've heard you talk throughout the season about wanting to improve against high-pressure defenses. Yep. Do you feel like you've made those improvements? Did you see what you wanted to see today?
Well, I saw glimpses of it. I also saw, still 17 turnovers. We had some late that I think individually we've got to do a better job of that. It's both. It's individual players have to take care of it better, have to protect it better, have to have an awareness of the game when the other team is gambling and risking a lot, right? And we've got to be able to punish them when teams get that way. Tech got very active when they got down, and they were willing to bump and hold and try to create that chaos. And when we handled it well, you saw good things. When we didn't, it got sloppy, and that's what we got to get better.
Very early on, like right away, you were able to get the ball to Lee, get her scoring. Was there something about her execution or, her teammates' execution in getting her the ball that you thought was better today than maybe the last couple games?
One of the things that we always talk about is trying to have an awareness of the post before the defense gets organized. And I thought that was better. And then I just think, Serena, I thought Serena played really well today. And in what I thought was a very physical, very committed effort by Texas Tech to really try to wear her down. I thought she played like a winner today and did all the right things to get us in the right stuff. So I thought, but I can go down the list. I thought Zy Walker gave us a huge boost defensively, 5 steals. That's got to be a season-high steals, is it not, Randy? 16 steals. Our half-court trap was active today. Bench played well, so I can go on and on about. I think there were some really good things today. And I was concerned I was concerned because I thought Tech, coming off of Arizona State, was probably going to come out fighting. They're too good of a team. They run too good of stuff. They have too good of players. They were coming off a disappointing game, and we got in the first half what I expected, which was an angry Tech team that has really some talent across that roster. So proud of our group for playing tough and coming out in the second half and putting them away.
And through 3 Big 12 games now, we've seen your team take a game that's close, or fairly close at least, and then go on a run real suddenly and pour on a ton of points. What is it that they're doing during those stretches that allows them to do that? What has set them up well to be able to put teams away quickly?
Well, it's rare. We've done it a variety of ways, and it's rare to do it the way we did it today because we couldn't make a three. So there have been games where we've just gone on a barrage of threes and done it. Today it was the fact that we created so many turnovers. We haven't done that very well. We haven't gotten the steals, but I haven't liked our there's been a couple things I really have not liked. I haven't felt like we've had a killer instinct when we're in our traps. I felt like we've let people off the hook. And I haven't liked our positioning. I haven't felt like those small details have mattered enough in practice. And today I think I'm going to look back on the film and I'm going to say, you know what? We were in the right spot most of the time. And that was yesterday's practice. I was harping on that we've got to get this better because we're going to be facing better teams that are going to make us pay. And if we don't get it better, we're not going to be able to play this way. And, my eyes tell me today that was a lot better, certainly the result. But, we've done that differently in games. We've done it with Lee, right? We've done it with Lee. We've done it with, like I said, 3-pointers from sides and 3-pointers from Poindexter and 3-pointers from those. But today it was from the steals and the extra possessions that we got there. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Be safe.